Everyone, welcome to week 1 of the IBA Little Cup. I'm actually super excited. We're battling KyogreKauai and the Lansing Leafeons. We've battled him a few times before. He's a really nice man. Really exciting to battle him, to try out the team I have. Let's see, we have this team. It's I didn't put in like a ton of prep, but I did put in some thought. And we're just going to try and see whether it works. The concept is basically to try and win with either Grookey or Corfish. Krabby's there to do massive damage. He has Frillish with Water Absorb, which is annoying, I guess. He does bring it. He has to bring it, in my opinion. He has the Hail Core, for which we have Choice Scarf, what's it called? Neutralizing Gas, Coffin, which disables the Sludge Rush, and is then able to outspeed and kill with Flamethrower. So that's kind of the idea behind that. He brings the Spritzy, for which, like, Ponya does nice damage. We can set Toxic Spikes. He does have removal in Rapid Spin, and I'd actually rather not have him spin, since that gives him a +1 speed boost, and then Coffin doesn't outspeed anymore, and just gets killed by Earthquake. Like, Krabby does massive damage against everything, man. I'm not really sure what to lead though. I think going for Toxic Spikes is fine, since it does really help against the Jangmo, that kind of stuff. So Tooth is going to go first. I don't have more than 2 of any item. No, I don't. That's a rule in the league. You can't have more than 2 of any item. So yeah, we're just going to try this. He didn't bring any of his contrary mons, so Sticky Webs would have been super nice actually. I really wanted to bring Webs, but he has 2 contrary mons in, what are they called? The pre-evolution of, I'm just going to search up that name sound, pre-evolution names. He has NK and he has Fomantis. So they both really enjoy the speed boost you get from the Sticky Webs. So yeah, good luck, have fun to Nick. Let's see where we can, whether we can actually put in work. I think Krabby does massive damage against everything. Like, Frillish doesn't like taking a knockoff. Yeah, he leads with the Frillish, that's fine. Is it Wisp Hex? Let's see. Hex Wisp recovers Scald. Oh, connection. We're in. I'm actually fine going for a Toxic Spike. Does Frillish get removal? He gets hazard removal. Fomantis also gets defog, which I didn't know, but now I do. And he has Rapid Spin in Sandshrew. He does appear to be Wisp Hex. Do I die to a Hex? Nidoran against a Hex when status is burned? No, I don't. So, I did outspeed, right? Yeah, I did. Second layer. Do I want a second layer? I kind of do, right? He hexes, which is fine. I shouldn't die to this. I'm fully specially defensive. Does that pop the berry juice? Yes, it does. Let's go. And we can actually thief an item back, since we haven't seen anything. Bro, Frillish is kind of a scary mon. It's kind of scary. Let's thief an item back. Like, if we thief back into Violite, that's not using 2 of the same item, right? That's just tech. You might want to go into the what's it called? No, he just stays in. We thief. Let's see. We thief back. A Violet, let's go. We're bulky now. We're so bulky. We don't even get 2-shot. That's great. Okay. Is there any... Do I want to save this? Do I want to go into like Ponyard or something? There's no use, right? There's no actually use in doing that. It's just risking for no reason. So I'm just gonna... I think Poison Jab does more. Nidoran, Thief should still do more, I guess. I think Thief damage isn't affected by whether the Pokemon has an item or not. We won't be able to Thief this. Sandshrew actually comes in, wants to go for the Rapid Spin, I guess. Doing little damage, doing very little damage. What is the best? Do I die to an Earthquake? Sandshrew, Alola. Earthquake against my Coughing. It kind of does kill, right? Earthquake kills, but Triple Axle also kills. And he's going for a Rapid Spin here. 100%. So, do I want to go into Corphish or something? I can also just go into Krabby here. Because does Krabby take anything from this one? Yeah, it does take hits. It does take hits. And I think it's just going to Rapid Spin my Toxic Spikes away. And we might be able to set them up later again, right? Yeah, he just spins them away. Actually does quite a nice chunk. We can go for a superpower, right? Is that too obvious? Does he go into Frillish? Frillish is kind of damaged, right? So we kill with a knockoff, I think. We might. I am just gonna go for a superpower here, I think. If he goes Frillish, that's okay. That's fine. He knocks off. Does that kill, actually? Oh, we live. That's a crit. Okay. We lose the Life Orb. Which I think is actually good. Since now we don't die. Because I don't know exactly how Sheer Force works. If a move doesn't have a secondary effect like dropping an opponent's stat, does that also mean you do take Life Orb damage? I really should have looked that up, man. I was thinking about that too. But we lose our Life Orb, so we won't actually get to know. We get rid of one of the biggest threats to this team. So that is super comforting. The crit made it really scary, because we were looking to like kind of live everything it was going to do against us. So that's great. He sends in Litten, with just no Intimidate. I should have brought Litwick. Litwick like hard walls this thing. It absolutely does. Do I have any use for this thing at all? I'm just gonna go for a liquidation here. I think that's fine. If he parting shots into Frillish, he actually U-turns. Okay, he's gonna get some momentum. No, I'm gonna get momentum. He's gonna give us the switch initiative, because he has to choose them on first. We both lost them on. Krabby was looking to do big damage against his team, so that's kind of annoying. Am I recording? I am recording. Bro, it scares me every time. Jangmo-O comes out. Do I want to burn this with Coughing? I want to run some calcs. Let's go. The Jangmo is super scary, bro. It's so scary. I think burning it with... Coughing is kind of nice. He should be aware of that as well. Like, I think he should be aware of that as well, and maybe switch out. But I'm gonna go for the Wisp here. Wisp is gonna be super nice. Like Jangmo and Alolan Sandshrew were the biggest threats to this team, because I don't have a Fairy type. I have a Steel type, but like it gets obliterated by Brick Break or Earthquake even at +1. I do have a lot of priority. If need to be, I can use some priority to... he actually goes into Litten. What is Litten's other ability? It's like... it just doesn't affect it, right? Okay, that's fine. There's nothing particularly like to switch into Litten, I think. What does my core fish take? It's kind of okay with everything, but I think Litten gets knockoff. So I think going back into Nidoran is fine. We could see another U-turn. Tooth, let's go. He Wisps actually. Good that I didn't go into one of my physical attackers there. He lost his spinners, so I think a Toxic Spike is super free. I don't know if we die to a Flare Blitz, but he's at least going to take some recoil. Oh, we do die. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Litten dies. Litten takes some recoil. The thing is, nothing outspeeds Litten on my team. Well, I do have a choice Scarf, but I don't think Coughing kills with anything. No, it definitely does not. Does Core Fish kill with an Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet seems to be doing nice damage, but getting Core Fish burned is also like really detrimental. So I think maybe going Coughing and going for a Sludge Wave is nice. Since Litten really doesn't threaten us with anything, and we don't quite need our Scarf. However, if we do bring it into... okay, I'm still going to do this, but we're going to bring it into a range where Flare Blitz is going to do more damage. He's going to see the Wisp Scarf. Or did he already see that? He actually Parting Shots out. Okay, that's great. We got some free damage on the Litten there. It's kind of annoying that we didn't get to set up Toxic Spikes again, but Nidoran was so low that we were never going to be able to. He knows that we're Scarfed, so he has kind of a free Frillish here. Maybe click a Recover. I went Sludge Wave over Sludge Bomb, by the way, because I wanted to be able to hit Como, but with Neutralizing Gas, I am actually able to hit Como always, or Jangmo. I keep calling them by them like believable names. So, well, we do have that extra damage output, but it's not a lot, right? It's not a lot. Frillish comes in. He has the freest Wisp of his life, but I mean the actual freest Wisp of his life. Look at this team. Nothing likes taking that. That's super annoying. I'm gonna stay in one turn just to get Wisp myself, and then maybe he doesn't Wisp again. We can fish for poison as well. Yeah, he Wisps now, which is fine. Does he Wisp again? I want to get him into range where he needs to recover. And I can always get the poison. He actually hexes. We lose it. We lose it to burn. Okay, that actually does a lot of damage. More than I expected, but Coughing really wasn't necessary anymore. Neutralizing Gas wore off. I get to come in and knock off something really hard. Rice. Is it Colbur? Does it even live if it's Colbur? Okay, Checkmate is gonna come in. I don't think he has anything on his team that particularly likes to deal with Pawniard. Let's see, Pokemon. We only took one KO and he has taken 3 already. Bro, we're not doing too well. We're just gonna go for a knockoff. Big knockoff here. Actually withdraws into the Litten, I guess. Yeah, Litten dies. It's not Intimidate. Like, even if it was Intimidate, I was going to end up with +1 then anyway, since I'm Defiant. He was Eviolite. Okay, nice. Jangmo comes in. Jangmo is super scary. But I mean super scary. How much is a knockoff doing from my Pawniard to Jangmo? Knockoff is doing 85.7%. Which I think is very worth. We can see if it's Scarfed as well here. So in knockoff is going to be really nice, I think. Because now it's in range of Grassy Glide Ride. It was Berry Juice. It's Dragon Dance. We're gonna sucker here. We keep suckering. I don't care. We keep sucker punching. Yes, let's go. That's a crit, that does not matter. Okay. Pawniard picking up 2 KOs already. Let's get it. If it's if the Amora, is it Amora? Yeah. If it's Scarfed, Earth Power does not KO Pawniard. It does bring the Snow Warning with it. Earth Power shouldn't KO if it's Choice Scarfed. So I'm actually just going to go for the Iron Head here. Does go for Earth Power. Is it Specs? That just plain takes the KO. That's a crit. That does matter. But that's all good. That's all fine. Because now we get... It's locked into Earth Power, right? It's Scarfed, guaranteed. Please do not disconnect. Fuck. That's very annoying. We're just going to recreate this stuff and come back. We have a very good endgame. We have a very, very good endgame here. But I'm going to be back with you in a minute. Hey everyone, Foxitor there. Just here to say that I'm a dumbass. We actually recreated the game and I forgot to click recording again. I stopped recording when we disconnected and I did not ever start recording again. So we basically recreated that game for like nothing on my side. At least he got to record it. So we got the recording from KyogreKauai, which I'm really thankful for. So I'm just really quickly going to comment it over it. So as I said, Amora is then locked into Earth Power as it outspent my Pawniard. And I can just really easily bring in my Grookey and go for a Swords Dance. Now, where do I actually go for the Swords Dance? I think he switches to Frillish, right? And I go for the Swords Dance, okay. So we are going to do big damage. Now, I don't know exactly whether this Frillish is Water Absorb or Curse Body. Now, it's probably Water Absorb, right? I have a Crabby, I have a Corphish. It makes sense for it to be Water Absorb, but I still really wanted to play it safe. So as you are going to see, he is gonna go for. Well, I'm just gonna go for the Woodhammer, right? I'm gonna go for the Woodhammer. It's gonna do some recoil. I get like Life Orb recoil plus Hail recoil plus Woodhammer recoil, which is gonna do a ton. But I went for the Woodhammer there, just in case he would have Curse Body. Because if he has Curse Body, his Amora can come in and just finish me off with what's called an Ice move if I lock into Grassy Glide, right? Because in that case, I don't outspeed a Scarf Amora. So he comes in with Spritzy. I think a fully Fizz-Def Spritzy lives a +2 Woodhammer, or like in some cases lives a +2 Woodhammer. So, or a Grassy Glide, I mean, I'm sorry. So I do go for the Woodhammer here again. It's getting really risky because recoil is going to rack up. Let's see. I went for the Woodhammer. I did some recoil to myself, but I still live. Okay, I still live. And Amora comes in, and I will be able to knock this out with a what's it called? With a Grassy Glide. I'm just gonna skip that. Do you want to see the Grassy Glide? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? There it goes. Amora faints as well. I just wanted to do this real quick. I was kind of annoyed that I didn't start recording again, because it does take away from the experience. But I just wanted to do this real quick. The endgame was quite clear once we knew that Amora was locked into Earth Power, and Grookey was able to clean up really, really nicely, which was the plan. It was either going to be Grookey or Corefish, and Grookey did a very good job at it. So yeah, very good game to KyogreKauai. Let me pause. I don't know whether you can actually hear his commentary. If you can, that's a problem. I might have to redo this, but if you can't, that's okay. Yeah, good game to Kyogre. I think I said it. No, I haven't said it before in the video. Just good game to him. It's just Grookey had a really, really good time cleaning up once the Litten was gone. And so yeah, once the Litten was gone, Grookey just cleaned up really nice. Really proud of him. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.